Welcome back. Now let's talk about online gaming and online money gaming. Now, let's understand all the provisions of online gaming and online money gaming with a small example. Say, suppose there is an app where 10 people contribute 10 rupees. So the total collection is 100 rupees. Now this app says you guys make your team based on various permutations and combinations. Select your team. If your team player plays the best in today's actual game, then the winner will be decided accordingly. So total collection is 100 rupees. They set a first price of 50 and they set up a second price of 30 rupees. And 20 rupees is the commission earned by the app owner. Now, GST was being paid on the commission or margin which was being earned by these apps. But government wanted GST on 100. So government started sending notices to these online money gaming industry players saying that, see, you are collecting money, on that entire money I need GST. Now the argument of the gaming companies which were helping you play rummy, ludo, chess or such cricket games where money was involved. So government wanted GST on 100. The industry was paying GST on the commission portion. So they sent notice that we want GST on 100. The first argument of the gaming companies was this 100 which I have collected is an actionable claim. That is an unsecured debt where a civil suit can be filed. And actionable claim is covered by negative list, and as actionable claim is goods, but it is covered by negative list, and hence there will be no GST applicable. So government changed negative list and they said actionable claim other than specified actionable claim. That means these specified actionable claims will be liable to tax. Specified actionable claim. Earlier betting, gambling, lottery was already there. Then they added online money gaming, casino and horse race. So online money gaming, casino, horse race, even though they are actionable claims, they are excluded from negative list and hence GST will apply. Then the industry's second argument was, okay, you have changed the definition of actionable claim, but still we are not suppliers, because supplier is any person who is supplying goods or services. We are not supplying anything related to 100. We are only earning commission. That 100, out of that 180 we give it back. So there is no question of GST on this. Then government changed the definition of supplier. Definition of supplier was also changed, saying that any person who is arranging, organizing or collecting money or money's worth, including virtual digital assets, whether he is running a game of skill or chance or both, it doesn't matter, he is deemed to be a supplier of that actionable claim. So they added a provision saying that you are deemed to be a supplier. They widened the definition of supplier. Then comes when to pay tax, and that is decided by time of supply. Now time of supply clearly says goods forward charge, date of payment is not applicable. Correct? That's what is mentioned, that date of payment is not applicable for goods forward charge. They changed notification number 66/2017 to specify that for specified actionable claim, date of payment will be considered as time of supply. So the day you receive the payment, that day will be considered for determining time of supply. And at present, is date of payment applicable for specified actionable claim? The answer is yes. Date of receipt of payment is applicable. So whenever the supplier receives the payment, based on that day, he has to discharge the GST. Then the question was on how much, because even though I am a supplier, what will be the value? They added rule 31B and 31C to provide that whatever is the deposit amount or whatever is the money to purchase some tokens, coins in a casino, that deposit amount will be considered as value, and withdrawals will not be considered as reduction in value. So deposit amount is deemed to be the value, and you will not get any deduction for withdrawal. So say suppose a person deposits, that deposit amount will be considered liable to GST, and say suppose he withdraws without playing a game, that will not be eligible for a deduction. See, 31A already prescribes that for a betting, the total bet amount, face value of the bet, is the valuation, but here the amount deposited. So don't get confused between betting and online money gaming. Online money gaming, deposit amount. Betting, face value of the bet will be considered as value. Withdrawal, no deduction permitted at all. Is it, sir? Yes. Sir, what if I deposit once and I keep playing online money gaming? Then every time you play, there will not be taxation because it's only on deposit amount. But if you deposit and then you do a betting in that, then that betting amount will be liable, because betting is separate, deposit amount is separate. Online money gaming is different from betting. Online money gaming, Supreme Court has said that it involves some kind of skill. It's not purely a game of chance, but betting is only a game of chance. Okay. Then the question was, what if all of us go outside India? All the companies go outside India. All the companies providing online money gaming services go outside India. Then we will not be able to come under the tax net. Government will not be able to catch us. They amended section 24 of CGST Act, which talks about compulsory registration, and said that these companies which are operating from outside India providing online money gaming have to take registration mandatory. And they added section 14A to provide a simplified process of registration, which is similar to OIDAR, same invoicing format, same return, GSTR 5A, everything will remain same for online money gaming people who have to take a mandatory registration for services which they are providing, for online money gaming which is being provided from outside India to India. Then their argument was, government, you have made all these changes in GST law. Now from outside India, whenever goods come into India, it is subject to customs. So all the changes should have been made in Customs Act, not under IGST Act. So all these changes are waste, because you should have amended Customs Act, not IGST Act. They changed the charging section, section 5 of IGST Act, which says that for any imported goods, the levy and collection will be based on Customs Act. Now here they added something, other than those notified. And in this other than those notified, they have said online money gaming will be subject to the provisions of IGST Act, and the collection will be based on IGST Act and not as per Custom Act. They can notify other goods in future where the levy will not happen in Customs Act. The collection will not happen based on Customs Act, but the collection will happen as per IGST Act. For now, only one thing is mentioned: online money gaming. So can you tell us the difference between online money gaming and online gaming? Online gaming includes online money gaming, but online gaming will be a service and it is a OIDAR service. All the provisions of OIDAR will apply. Online money gaming is involving money. So whenever it is involving money and it's online gaming, it will be called as online money gaming. Obviously, the valuation provisions which you just saw of 31B is applicable to both online gaming as well as online money gaming. And 31C for casinos. For casinos also, the token purchased for whatever amount will be considered as the value without any deductions per se. So, lot of changes were brought into different provisions to include people under the tax net. Let's see these again. Now, so 10 people contributing 10 rupees, total collection 100, first prize 50, second prize 30. The commission of the person who is organizing this was 20. On 20, the tax was being discharged, but government was not happy with this. They wanted GST on entire 100. So they changed the negative list and they said actionable claim other than specified actionable claim. That means specified actionable claim will be liable. In specified actionable claim, they mentioned betting, gambling, lottery, which was already there, then online money gaming, casino and horse race. Are these people suppliers of actionable claim? The definition of supplier was changed to keep it very wide, that any person organizing, collecting, or the person at whose disposal the money was placed or money's worth or virtual digital asset is placed is deemed to be the supplier. What will be the time of supply? Will date of payment be considered? Because it is goods, yes, date of payment will be considered, because notification 66/2017 was amended saying that specified actionable claim DOP will be considered as time of supply. Value is given under rule 31B and 31C. The deposit amount will be considered as value. Any withdrawal will not be considered for any deduction. Then outside India, if I go outside India, then what? Then I have to take compulsory registration. I don't have an option. But when I am supplying from outside India, whether customs law will apply or IGST Act will apply. IGST Act, because the charging section was amended to provide that IGST Act will be applicable. So they changed all this to bring online money gaming under the tax net. Clear with this? Yes. Go through the provisions well. There can be a question on online money gaming.